Hi everyone, this is Ramu. Welcome back to our channel. Today topic name is chess game, best chess game. This is unbelievable chess game, unbelievable checkmate chess game. Everyone can stun this after checkmate over. If you like this video, subscribe our channel. This game played two best grandmasters. The fallen moves are here. Pawn to d4, controlling the center. Then pawn to d d6, controlling the center. Then pawn to e4. White wants to control more space advantage with the two center pawns strongly controlling the center. Then black attacking counter attack on e4 square with the knight f6. Then knight c3 controlling the center, supporting the center pawn. Then knight played to d7, nbd7 controlling the center. Preparation to e7 pawn to e5. Knight f3 controlling the center, supporting the center pawn. Pawn e5. Then attacking the center pawn e5 after. Bishop c4 controlling the center, attacking the f7 weak square. Then he played bishop to e7, developed the minor piece and preparation to castling. Then white did castle. Then pawn to c6. Pawn to c6 here controlling the center. Then pawn a4. White wants more space advantage, controlling more space advantage here. Pawn to h6, stop the knight development on g5 square, stop the fork also. Rook to e1, controlling the center. Then queen c7, very key, important key square. Queen c7. In future planning, checkmate planning is possibility is there, depending on opponent moves. Then pawn b3, supporting the bishop and try to develop the bishop try to develop the dark square bishop. Pawn to g5. Here black wants to attack the opponent king side. Then bishop to a3. Here white wants to extend the dark square bishops. Knight f8. Here black wants to develop the knight to g6. Then after knight to f4. That's the black planning here. After he will do castle. Queen d3 controlling the center. Knight g6 as usual. Preparation to knight to f4. Then rook a1, rook to d1. Here white connecting the both rooks in the center very strongly. Then knight f4 as usual he strongly knight is outposted in that position. Then queen d2, queen is under attack, he saved the queen d2. Then bishop to g4, pinning the knight. One more key move. White played rook to e3, try to stop the pinning. Then bishop to h5, maintain the pinning. Black player with bishop. Then knight to e2. Here the f4 black knight is outpost very strongly. White wants to extend the knights. Then bishop takes knight, open up the opponent king's position, black. Then rook will take the bishop. Then knight takes e4. Free for black got free pawn after that. Why? Because here if you take with pawn takes bishop, king will open up totally. That's why he sacrifices pawn, white player. Rook takes bishop, then knight takes pawn. Got the center pawn and strongly attacking the queen also. Then queen to e3, attacking the knight. Then pawn d5, one more brilliant move. Disco attack the dark square bishop as well as attacking the other bishop. Then here white extend the dark square bishops. Then after queen takes bishop. Then after d takes e5. Surprisingly, white played d takes e5. Then after it means when we took the bishop, black player took the c4 bishop. Then after simply white player can get the other knight also. Knight to g6, attacking the center pawn. Then bishop to d3, attacking the knight. He wants to regain the pawn. Then queen takes pawn, strongly queen in the center, very strongly controlling the center. Knight to d4, controlling the center. Then finally black did castle. Rook to f5, attacking the queen. Then queen to e7, save the queen. Then pawn to g3, stop the knight development on f4 square and h4 square. Then knight to c3, attacking the rook. Rook to e1, connecting the e5 with queen and rook. Rook here, queen takes queen. Black extend the queens. Then rook takes queen. Then after a5 rook to e8, developing the rook in the center. Then rook f6. Here he wants to get a free pawn. Bishop takes knight, pawn takes bishop, then rook will take the pawn. White wants to get free pawn planning. Rook takes rook, then pawn takes rook. Here the e3 pawn is isolated pawn. Then knight to e5, attacking the bishop as well as avoid the opponent getting free pawn. Rook cross h6, he got the h6 pawn freely. Then after rook to e8, control the e5 strongly. Bishop f5, bishop is in active position very strongly. Then after pawn to c5, attacking the centralized knight. Then knight will go back to b5 square, attacking the unsupported pawn also, attacking the knight also. Then after knight to d1, attacking the main center pawn is important always. Then after knight to d6, attacking the rook and attacking the pawn, creating the fork. Knight f3 check. Then king to g2. Then rook cross e3, getting free pawn. Then bishop to g4, attacking the knight. This is the main blunder here. He needs to play the much better move is pawn a5 is much better move. But unnecessarily he played bishop to g4 is a big blunder. Then after here the unbelievable checkmate is started now. Rook to e2 check, king to h1, then knight f2 check, king to g2, then knight h3, amazing brilliant move. Then after unstoppable checkmate we can do with king to e1 after king to f1 after rook to f2, unstoppable checkmate, unbelievable checkmate over. That's a brilliant game. I hope all are enjoyed this game. Thank you. Bye bye everyone.